एवरीथिंग एक्सपीरियंस हो लगता है.
Please come. Please be seated. Shouvick, tell us about yourself.
Sir, my name is Shouvick Biswas.
Okay.
I hail from a small village called Nashirkuli, which is in the Ranaghat subdivision. And sir, I did my graduation in BA program in 2015. And after that, I started preparation for UPSC CSC as well as the WBCS exam. Sir, the philosophy of my life is the word that I have taken from an Upanishadic sentence that is called as Shilam Param Bhushanam. That is, character is the best jewel. And I always try to achieve for the best characters. And sir, my goal in the life is to join the civil service profession so that I can make changes for the life of the peoples.
So you just mentioned that you are aspiring for UPSC as well.
Yes.
So from your appearance, what transpires to us is that you are a fit candidate for that. Then you would be leaving WBCS. So we'll be losing one seat. So why should we take you in the first place?
Sir, I think usually the students in today's time, they prepare for various other things. So in my opinion, nobody is actually, there will be several people who will be preparing simultaneously for various jobs, and which is best suitable for them, they will be joining them. Apart from this, sir, I think these two services are more or less same of the nature. So in that sense, if we can, if the state can recruit me, I'll be, if I don't get selected for the UPSC or maybe for the WBCS, I can. Sir, I'm sorry, sir, I'm not able to answer it.
Okay, you take your time. You try.
Feel absolutely comfortable.
Free. If you have any language problem, you can.
No, sir, English.
Clear. Okay.
So what is civil service?
Sir, I don't know exactly the definition, but
You are aspiring for civil service and you don't know the exact definition. Why is it called civil? Civil service. Why?
sir, I can.
What are the all India services?
So there are 3 all India services:
Okay.
Indian Administrative Service, Indian Police Service, and Indian Foreign Service, Forest Service.
Okay. Shouvick, recently the name of Syria,
Yes, sir.
it came in the news.
Yes.
Why?
Sir, recently there are several reasons. One reason is that US has withdrawn from the Syria, which they were fighting with Kurdish fighters against the ISIS. That is the reason, and there were ramifications in other areas. After the withdrawal, Turkey has invaded and to create a safe zone in the border, so that they can fight against the Kurdish militias.
Fine. What are the topographical areas of West Bengal? Topographically, West Bengal can be divided into how many categories?
Sir, one is northern hill region. One is the central plain, sir. Another is the western plateau. Sir, we have coastal area, that is in in the southern coastal area, and one can be of the savanna type of climate. Sorry, sir, that would be climate. I think these 4 divisions.
Tell us about another state which has similar topographical categories. Is there any other state which has so much of variety?
Sir, one thing is very unique about Indian West Bengal topography is that
I just asked you about yes or no. If yes, what is the name of the state?
Sir, I'm not very sure, but Maharashtra can be of that state. But there could be a various region like West Bengal, sir. But I'm not exactly sure, sir.
I find that you have met the most important topographical feature of West Bengal, which is the most important thing.
So the central plain, Gangetic plain.
Yeah, that alluvial plain. That is the most productive area.
Sir,
You have missed it, no?
Sir, I mentioned as a central plain. I'm sorry, sir. Exact plain.
Okay.
Exact.
I didn't get you properly.
Hong Kong recently also came in news.
Yes, sir. There are certain issues regarding with the Chinese because there is theory called two nation, one nation, two type of administration. I'm exactly forgetting them. So, but recently there is trend that they want liberation, exact liberation, and for that there is agitation going on where the child is replacing them. That's the issue.
Have you appeared for this civil service interview before?
Sir, in WBCS?
Yes.
So WBCS I didn't, but UPSC last year I
appeared.
Yes, sir.
Appeared in the interview.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
But you were rejected.
Sir, I missed by 5 marks.
So what is the reason? What? Tell us about something, some improvement that you have made over the first few months, for which we should believe in you that you can clear those 5 marks. People are fighting for just 0.05 marks. Now you have to improve 5 marks. So there must be some personality disorders in you, or personality loopholes, I would say.
And hopefully you have repaired
Hopefully.
Sir, actually there was 2 paper in the mains. Actually in interview I got good marks, sir. 186 I got.
Okay, out of 300 you got 186.
Out of 275.
Out
sir.
275.
Yes.
Now it's 270. Out of 275 we got 186, and then also you could not clear.
That is what I was trying to say, sir. I got less marks in optional paper 1, that is I got 100, and ethics paper is there, I got less. So these 2 paper actually.
So you are lacking in ethics, ethical values.
Sir, it is not always necessary that our knowledge transform into our exam, and it is a very subjective also ethics paper. So in my opinion, there are certain mistakes certainly, and I had improved upon that. And this year I wrote mains examination, which went well, sir. And optional paper 1, that was also I got less last time. This year I have improved a lot and I wrote well. So hopefully I will get.
You told that Upanishad inspire you. Now I tell some slokas. Isharasya sarvam yatkincha jagattam jagat. In which Upanishad it is incorporated?
I'm sorry, sir. I don't.
How many Upanishads are there? Do you know?
So there,
Tell me some names of Upanishad.
so Mundaka Upanishad, Chandakya Upanishad. So these 2 I.
Only 2.
Sorry, sir.
You about yourself, you talked about Upanishad and you don't know about so much about Upanishad. This is very
The
unfortunate.
first Upanishad, Isharasya Upanishad, Isharasya sarvam yatkincha jagattam jagat.
Thank you, sir. I
Do you know the meaning of these slokas?
Satyameva Jayate
Thank you.
is taken from
Mundaka Upanishad.
Okay. What is this?
Sir, it's Ashok Chakra.
Ashok Chakra. Okay. Tell us more about this Ashok Chakra.
Sir, I'm not exactly sure what it.
You are not exactly sure in everything. Whatever you are telling, you are just mentioning that you are not exactly sure. Why?
Sir, because I exactly don't know what it means. I have read, but I forgot. So that means.
Yes, correct.
Where is the actual means Ashok Chakra found? From which it is replicated? Have you heard of the name of Sarnath?
Sir, I think that
Any
that's the Sarnath. From there we took the emblem, if I'm not
National
wrong.
emblem.
National emblem, not this also.
And this one?
I don't know, sir.
How many lions are there in,
Sir, 4 lions.
and any other animal is there in the national emblem?
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall.
You write your name and address
Sir, in Bengali.
in English.
It's my pen, I will not give you.
I'm sorry, sir, I didn't take pen.
This is pathetic.
Sorry, sir.
This is really pathetic that you are not bringing a pen to the interview. So is this a joke? Do you think this is a joke?
Sir, I had it in different view regarding this, so I thought that would be.
What was that? The theme?
Sir, one.
Some funny incidents are going to happen there. Some jokers will be there, so you'll have plenty of reasons to laugh aloud.
And one maybe that you have become overconfident that since I have appeared for the UPSC interview, what is this to compared to that UPSC?
No,
Is
sir,
that something like that?
in one of the interviews that I have given this mock test, I took a pen in my pocket, and one of the teacher told me that in front of this person like of your higher category, and since you don't belong to any service till now, it's better that you should not take.
You should not take a pen.
Pen on the in the
And
pocket.
do you justify that, and do you mean to follow that in the rest of your life? Do you justify that? Justify that view. He may have told you anything.
He may be the highest authority, but he has said suppose he has said anything wrong, so we will follow him blindly. You don't have the rationale to like use your own
Sir, I thought on it, and I thought it may not be that much wise to take the pen in the pocket when you are giving an interview. It can be in the pant pocket.
So they have taken the thing.
So you should have kept it in the pant pocket as well.
But sir, it was a bit uncomfortable to sit, so I'm sorry. Next time I'll look into it.
That means that they have taken the word. Means line. Pen is mightier than the Sudan. It is like if you carry a pen, it is like carrying a sword. Which can hurt. Okay, that is no issue. But I think you should be sufficient, because in the interview you have to write some things. Now, like you have to fill up the forms. Then you have to beg for a pen from someone else.
If you are asked to sign, then what will you do if you don't carry a?
Thank you, sir. I'll take that pen next.
Have you seen any movies in last 3 or 4 days or 3 or
Yes, sir. I watched the movie called War.
War?
Yes, sir. That is directed by Siddhartha, and
Have you watched Joker?
sir, I didn't watch, but I had got a good review. Usually, I do not watch much.
Who is the actor, protagonist? Who is the actor?
Sir, I did read, but I don't remember, sir.
Do you have amnesia? What is the meaning of amnesia?
Sir, I can take a guess. Things, I'm not very sure, sir.
Amnesia.
Memory loss.
Huh.
So you cannot recall. That's why I told you that. Do you have amnesia or what?
Have you read any writings of Bibhitibhushan Bandyopadhyay?
He is too busy to read any Bengali book, isn't it? So
Not like that, but sir, nowadays I'm not getting that much time.
what are you doing? We have 24 hours, and you are not getting even 5 minutes to read a book.
Sir, I started.
When was the last time? When was the last time you read a book? Apart from the studies.
Sir, I started reading a book, Mahatma Gandhi, My Experimental Truth.
You started reading.
Yes, sir.
Then
I
you left
couldn't,
it.
I couldn't finish it because.
And what have you finished before that? And when?
Sir, after I started my competitive exam, I did not study.
Really?
Before that, sir, I was reading Bongo Sikha.
Do you think that this studying outside the syllabus hampers means or disturbs you in some way in your studies?
Sir, study never hampers, but since the time is less and it is a competitive exam, and some of the things that I do is that I go through the YouTube, and where several books, brief information is given in 15-20 minutes. I try to do that, which is
Shortcut. You're following a shortcut.
But that may take you to the quicksand in the interview. If in UPSC they ask some books,
Yes, sir.
some what you have read. If you tell that I have read this, and they will take you to
Yes.
the bottom of the hobbies. Right? And anything about your hobbies?
Yes, sir. In terms of hobbies, sir, I'm a sports loving person. I very much love playing football. Sir,
This year there was the World Cup of
Yes.
women's football.
yes, sir.
So you are a football lover. You are supposed to know who was the winner of the World Cup women's football.
Sir, France. Sir,
France even didn't qualify even in the semi-final in the women's football. You are forgetting, you are confusing with men's football. That's what our attitude towards women is, and that's what your attitude as a bureaucrat will be towards women. You'll be confusing, you'll be forgetting about
Your
the role
mother
of-
also,
Yeah.
because they have not mentioned in your back. I don't recall that he mentioned about his family when he was asked to present yourself.
Are you a chauvinist, male chauvinist?
not sir, certainly.
But your answers are giving us a view of you which makes us believe that you are a male chauvinist. What is male chauvinism?
Sir, those who believe that male are the superior than the women.
And what is feminism?
So those who believe that we are equal, male and female, nobody is up and down.
Equality and equitability. What is the difference?
Sir, equality means everything is equal. There will be no discrimination on it. And when we talk about equity, we focus on its background also, whether that is one very important thing, and that I can give you an example. Say, for example, if we divide divide any benefit to all the people equally, 10 rupees, that would be equality. But if someone is very poor, we need to give him 15 rupees. That would be equitable sharing. So that is it.
And do you support the reservation in its current form that is going on in India? Reservation, caste-based reservation.
So there are two types of reservation right now is going. One is based on the caste, another is based on economic criteria that has been brought recently. Sir, I do support this reservation system, but not in its entirety, because I think that there is a probability and there should be a debate regarding the creamy layer in the SC/ST reservation also, because if someone or maybe some new type of criteria, like if third generation is getting benefit from the caste system, then next generation should not get, so that the equity among the caste is also mentioned. Otherwise some of the dominant caste is accruing most of the benefits. So in my opinion, there should be a change. And sir, recently there is a positive move to bring about economically weaker section, but in there also, sir, I believe that 8 lakh ceiling is bit high in terms of economy in India if we talk about. So this is my view on this too.
And suppose in a state, not in West Bengal, in a state, a family earns more than 8 lakh or 10 lakh or 15 lakhs. Maybe that family has secured some job,
Yes.
good education. In your view, that family should be kept out of the purview of the reservation, right?
Yes, sir.
And the caste-based outlook of the society has not changed there, because they are Dalits. Whatever economic position, whatever status in their job they might have achieved, they are Dalits. So they should not be allowed to touch our tube well. They should not be allowed to take water from the well, common well. So that mindset needs to be changed, I suppose.
Certainly, sir.
And if that is not changed in that state, can you just take out the reservation in this in the current form and push it to that second generation, third generation criteria?
So that is actually my concern is what is happening in today's reservation, that some of the families in some of the communities are getting benefit again and again, because there is a limited resources, that 8% or 15% reservation. But sir, until unless we actually pull out that community itself equitable with giving equitable reservation to all, that will be much more beneficial rather than getting one family or maybe some of the family getting reservation.
No, my point was different. I got your point.
Yes,
My
sir.
point was there are two sects. There is one reserved category, there is privileged category, that as we understand, and another is not privileged.
Yes, sir.
Here privileged means privileged with the system of reservation,
Okay.
not the socially economically privileged. And another thing, another section, they are thinking of themselves as the deprived. This deprived, the deprived class, that means they are not under the purview of reservation. Their mindset has not changed.
Yes, sir.
They may be poor, but they are Brahmins.
Yes.
They are calling those highly educated, highly economically balanced, economically economically stable person as Dalits, and they are causing atrocities to them,
Yes.
mental atrocities. Don't you think that first the mindset has to be changed, the unreserved classes?
Certainly,
And
sir.
what is your suggestion in that?
Certainly, sir. As you have said, that it is actually mindset is a social. We need a social change, and it takes time, sir. It is not an easy process because it's a very age-long process. So we need to evolve over a period of time, and that is what the reason that we have taken two-pronged step. where we are giving reservation so that the upliftment took place. At the same time, there are several laws also, sir, SC Atrocities Act, and there are several government schemes also, and promotion by the government to change the mindset through the education or through the campaigning. So all the approach we needed, because it's a big change, sir, and it takes very long time. So a lot of changes has actually taken place. We have a
Do you think that the present midday meal system
yes, sir.
is catering to implement what you are saying? That is the
Exactly, that's the right
the
chord.
the caste based system that is that should be eradicated. Do you think that this midday meal
In a village of UP, there was this school where the students refused to take food. They dropped out just because the meal is being cooked by someone who hails from this Dalit community. So you are talking about financial, economic reservations and all, but this mindset, it has spoiled the soul of this philosophy of reservation, don't you think?
Certainly, but I think that is not all the cases. These are certain incidents are coming, especially the northern belt of India, which is highly prone to this caste-based discrimination. It needs time, it needs political will as well as bureaucratic will. Over a period of time, the things may get changed. And another thing I want to share is that economically weaker section that has come, that will also contribute to reduce that stigma which is related to the reservation also, because earlier there was stigma in the school, colleges, in the higher position authority that you are coming from the reservation. So it to some extent can dilute. And so certainly midday meal scheme, as you have rightly said, that it's a step forward, and the issues will come obviously, so this kind of issues, and if we can have a political backing and there was a media support in that also, along with the social media, we can try to change the mindset, and certainly will
Have you watched my Article 15?
This movie. Yes, sir, I did watch.
So what was the lesson from that movie? What is Article 15? Constitutionally, what is Article 15?
Sir, it talks about that there should not be any discrimination on the basis of race, caste, religion, sex, and place of birth on any citizen.
Who was the director of the movie?
Sir, I forgot.
So you are so much in love with football.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
I
You
play-
watch also BS. Huh?
And I think you had broken your left hand while playing football also, or something like that. Do you have any problem with your left hand?
No, sir, I did not.
Okay. Which position did you love to play in football?
Sir, I play attacking football.
Attacking football is the
Sorry,
Striker.
attacking midfielders.
Attacking midfielder. Name one attacking midfielder of recent days. One attacking midfielder.
Sir, I'm naming my favorite. That is Andres Iniesta, sir.
Iniesta. Okay. What is this position, libero? What is libero in football?
Sorry, sir. I don't know.
What is catenaccio defense?
Sorry, sir.
You are a football
Actually,
lover. You are wearing this football. Yes, so
you should have known this, because attacking football and means attacking midfielder, these are things that libero position is very pertinent to that, and that is, I don't think playing football is a hobby. I don't think playing football is a hobby. Hobby is how do you spend your leisure time
every day, almost every day.
productively. Just playing is not a hobby. I think so.
Something that you did even yesterday.
Sir, I do play
Whatever.
football
Okay.
almost on a daily basis.
Yesterday you played.
Sir, right now I came from Delhi.
Okay,
so I play, sir.
but
Because
I don't
half an hour
think hobby means your leisure time. You pass your leisure time for developing yourself. Your mental being is closely associated. And if you play football for your mental upliftment, that is no issue. Because Vivekananda also told that,
Yeah,
said
absolutely.
that playing football is better than reading Gita.
Sir, another thing I do almost on a regular
That is
basis.
what I intend.
That is, I love motivating others, sir. Those who are.
That is a very
So I am depressed. You have 2 minutes time in your hand. We all are depressed, very depressed. We have been in the government service for
quite long time.
quite long, more than 10 years. He is even more, and now motivate us in 2 minutes. Will not say a single word. Your time starts now.
Sir, what you are servicing? The first thing is that I am asking you, government. But it is not the government, sir. It is the public. It is the 1.2 billion people that we are serving. And your one decision will make the change of a life of thousands of people, sir. Think about them. If you are depressed, if you are not able to do that, you leave it, sir. Why you are bothering? Because here it is very important to make a vacant place so that other person, those who are much more motivated, those who want to serve the society, they should come forward, sir. And if you are not capable of doing that, if you are getting depressed, you take a break. If you are not able to do that, you leave that job, sir. Because it is a job not for your own benefit. It is a job for the thousands of the people. That in India we know that 29% are poor people, and they are completely looking for you. So you have to be 100% motivated, 24 into 7, that you have to work for them. So this is what my.
But we got more depressed.
This 2 minutes made us even more depressed.
We look forward to you for some words that can make us motivated in our current position.
We are giving you one more chance. One more chance you are getting to motivate us.
Sir, first, what I think is that I would say this line, that if you are a government service, if you are any human being, even if you are depressed, even if you are so distressed, you should think talisman of Gandhiji, that what he has said, that the last and the poorest of poor person should be served, and should be served so that he can develop and he can fulfill his potential. So I have this much to say to you people.
Have you any inclination towards Indian classical music?
Sir, I do listen, but not all frequently, sir.
He has watched recently. The last movie was War. How can you expect him to in Bollywood music?
Sir, I watch recent songs like the Shreya Ghoshal songs, sir, Arijit Singh recent songs.
I think in your introduction you have not you have mentioned that Ranaghat is your subdivision,
yes, sir.
But you have not mentioned your district. Some person has become viral from your
Viral in social media.
social media, and she's doing very. She's
Twice she became viral. She was viral. First for all good reasons, second for all wrong reasons.
Who is that person?
Who is that person?
Sir, Ranu Mandal.
Ran.
She's from Ranu.
Who is the MP of Ranaghat?
Sir, Ranaghat Lok Sabha MP is Mr. Jagannath Sarkar from Bharatiya Janata Party, sir.
How many districts are there in West Bengal?
Sir, 23.
How many districts are in India?
I'm sorry, sir, I don't.
How many villages are there in India? Approx. I'm just asking.
I'm sorry, sir.
Say it may be 6,000, it may be 60,000, it may be 6 lakhs. 3 options are there.
Sir, it is 6 lakh, around 6 lakhs as far as I read, sir. But exact figure I don't know, sir.
Still some lucrative schemes of government of West Bengal.
Sir, one of the schemes that I like is Anand Dhara scheme. Apart from this, we have Kishak Bandhu, we have Shastra Shati, sir. We have Kanya Shri.
Okay, on the Anand Dhara.
Yes, sir.
Okay, means you must have gone through a scheme. What it does, Anand Dhara?
Sir, it is a scheme which is mostly focusing on the capability approach, rather which gives a training to the youth. It gives finances also. So in that way, it provides a capability, the skills, so that they can get.
What is the basic unit of Anand Dhara to whom the government is focusing? What is the basic unit called?
Sorry, sir.
Have you heard of self-help groups?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That means someone comes and asks Anand Dhara official to teach me to instill some capability in me. That cannot be done.
Yes, sir.
That is run through SHG.
Yes.
And what that SHG will? What is that SHG? Do you know?
Sir, like as a, what are the
What is the basic principle of SHG, or what is an SHG?
Sir, a self-help group, which is a community where the women, especially the women, are participating, and it acts as a mediator. From there, they can get the finance from the bank as well as the skill, and they also provide some of the marketing facilities or some of the.
Okay, and what difference can it make? See, someone is an SHG member and someone is an individual.
Yes.
What is the difference that this Anand Dhara can make in the life of the individual in a group, and compared to a standalone woman?
Sir, I couldn't get
Get that out of the question. Yes.
Okay.